Hey everybody, welcome back to Cypress and Sparrow Homestead. My name is Austin. I do apologize. It's been a little bit since I've uploaded. I had to shave my beard. That's what I was doing for the last 2 weeks. Do you like it? I look like a 4-year-old with like a 5 o'clock shadow. The beard's gone. It was a nice experiment, but I don't think it's gonna come back, at least not for a while. Today, it is February in Wisconsin and it's freezing cold, and I'm just gonna keep dreaming for warm weather. And I know I say that like every video that I'm just so excited for spring and summer, but we are gonna be looking at some of the most ridiculous, awesome, crazy, beautiful chicken coops that I've ever seen. Sarah and I have a plan this summer to redo our chicken coop, add some more features, make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, and I'm hoping that some of these chicken coops can help us in our vision, as well as maybe you can get some inspiration from them or some entertainment, because some of these are ridiculous. And I'm gonna save the most crazy one to the very end, so stick around to watch that. But without further ado, let's jump into the computer and I will show you some of the coops that I found. All right, you guys, so this first one here, it's not one of the crazy ridiculous ones. It's just a nice, pretty one. And this is kind of the look that Sarah and I are gonna be going for when we redo our coop this summer. So we're gonna try and make like a base structure, and then we're gonna build a little run here. And yeah, hopefully our 10 chickens and 3 ducks will like it. But just kind of giving you a vision for what we're gonna be trying to do this summer with our coop here. It looks so nice with the sunset in the back. But all right, so I'm gonna show you the 10 coops that we found, starting with this one, a nice little Hobbit Hole. This is called the Hobbit Hole. It's pretty basic. I mean, it's nice. It has got the arch here with the little run in the back. You probably could only fit like maybe 4 or 5 chickens in this coop, but it's kind of creative. I like it. It's not your stereotypical or your pretty standard chicken coop. It's definitely a one of a kind, or there's probably very, very few of these that exist. And if you like the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit, that's also a plus. The new TV show is coming out on Amazon in September. I'm really excited. All right, next one, I had to put this. Could you imagine just driving down the road and stopping by at your neighbor's and you see a police car, but then you're like, wait, it's not a police car, it's a chicken coop. Like, that's kind of amazing. It's super ugly. And there's no way that I would want this on my front yard or backyard even, or really on my yard. But it's creative. I mean, I don't know, maybe this guy was a former police officer, or maybe he's a current police officer and he or she just tears apart their chicken coop every time they have to go on duty. That would be wild. I don't think that's the case, but I kind of like it. Even like in the hood here, look at, they must have taken the entire motor out and just turned it all into a chicken coop. And it works probably, maybe. Yeah, this is definitely one of the more ridiculous ones, but I had to put it because it's so creative. The Spaceship, wow. It looks like a giant acorn that got flipped upside down and then stretched. This is quite the structure. Also, like, how did they make this? It looks kind of ridiculous and silly, but also really good woodwork. Like the curves that these wood beams have to have. And I don't even know what the inside looks like. The more that I look at it, the more respect I have for whoever made this, because this is really creative and cool. All right, moving on. This little acorn thing. It's kind of weird. It kind of looks like a skull, but it's not a skull. It's just like this has got some super unique features. One, just like how it's all resting on this one beam here. It's got a nice little like staircase that goes up to the coop. There's a roof, which I don't know if that's straw or hay or some type of native grass. I don't know what it's made out of. It looks like it works. It looks like it probably works really well. This is definitely like a tropical area, because I don't think this would work in Wisconsin or Minnesota or something. They look kind of ridiculous and silly, but actually really nice. All right, now we're gonna get into some of the more luxurious ones, we're gonna say. They're not as crazy, not as wild, but they look really nice. This first one, this like Victorian style wood and this door there. I know Sarah is not here right now, but when she watches this, if she watches this, I know she loves this because those are the type of doors that she adores. That's comedy. Yeah, it's got a nice little run here. Even got some landscaping. I wish these could show the inside. I would love to see what the inside of some of these really nice ones look like. I wouldn't mind having that in my front yard. Actually, I would thoroughly enjoy that. I think it would go well. I think this is a really nicely done chicken coop. All right, next up, the Hotel Excelsior. Get it? Excelsior? That's punny. This looks like a old Western like tavern or something. Something you would see in like a John Wayne movie. Actually, there's John Wayne right there. There he is. There's the old Duke. Obviously some level of craftsmanship with this because this looks really nice. This would definitely appeal to a certain type of person, I think, more so than others, but it's super creative and it looks like I'm curious if this is actually a building. If there is a Hotel Excelsior, not egg, but Excelsior somewhere in the world, and this is just a replica of it. Because this just looks like a nice building. It's simple. It's just kind of your standard box with a little sloped roof there and with a nice little patio for the chickens again. I think that's hilarious that the chickens want a patio. Maybe they do. All right, the Hotel Excelsior. This one is it's so nice. It just looks like, it looks so nice that you probably shouldn't even put chickens in there. Like if it was like 3 times bigger, maybe, it would be a super bougie tiny house. And it even comes with a little dog. You know that dog gets treated well. The brick wall there. My only thing too is this yard looks almost too nice that the chickens probably never get out of this run. And if they did, they would probably destroy all of the decorative plants here. This guy, he looks so happy. He's like, yeah, I know. We have the nicest chicken coop on the block. Yeah, this definitely took some time and money to build though. I mean, look at the hardware on there. I don't know if that's storage back there or what all these different contraptions are, but this one is super nice. Ah, the barn mansion. This one is literally a house, I think, that got converted into a chicken coop. This one's from McMurray Hatchery, which is kind of a big hatchery. I'm pretty sure this is a barn that got converted into, like an actual barn that got converted into a chicken coop. But it looks like it has 2 runs here, there and there. I'd be curious to know how many chickens are in this coop, because I bet you could fit like 100 with the 2 runs, probably 2 levels. Well, there's got to be 2 levels if there's a staircase. You know you have a bougie chicken house or chicken coop or whatever, chicken barn, when you have a human-sized staircase there. All right, we have 2 left. The final one you're gonna want to see. It's unreal. This one, it just looks so fresh. I love it. I love this like board and batten type siding, the black door, the windows that prop up. You got your nice little egg box there, nesting box, with the run in the back. Like, man, some of these are so nice. Like you can only dream, but like they're so nice. I would be so happy to have that at any point in my yard. And you know the chickens are happy. I mean, they probably don't care regardless, but that's such a nice coop. And again, decent size, looks like a decent sized run there. And a bonus thing that I just noticed is this fence over here looks like it's got some chicken wire on it. So the chickens, when they're not balling out in their coop, they can probably go out into the field and pick at some of the grasses for some food and stuff. This one just belongs on like HGTV with Chip and Joanna. Chip and Joanna, could you imagine? Can you imagine contracting Chip and Joanna to build a chicken coop? All right, this last one is unbelievable. That's the only way that I can describe it. That's the only word that I can describe is this last one. I guarantee it's a one-of-a-kind coop, and it's just magical. So if you're ready, drum roll. I'm gonna call this one the Disneyland of chicken coops. What? This thing is unbelievable. Like I said, like Rapunzel should be coming out of this coop here. And these runs, are you kidding me? The runs probably cost more than my car. The metal work, and it just looks so clean. And then I don't even know. My guess actually, looking at this, my guess is this is an old silo that they put some stonework on the outside and then converted it into a coop. And there's even another run on the back here, holy cow. Unless you just have so much money that you don't know what to do with. I mean, either way, this obviously costs a lot of money, but to like create a chicken coop from scratch that looks like this, mind blown. I don't know. But this is the nicest chicken coop, hands down, I have ever seen in my life. And I'm not even jealous. Like it's almost so nice that I'm not even jealous. It's just nice to look at. I'm gonna let you soak it in just a little bit longer. Just the beauty of this chicken coop is unreal. That is all we have today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you saw some crazy, incredible, and obviously beautiful chicken coops here. And if you are thinking about redoing a chicken coop or building a chicken coop, maybe you can draw some inspiration from this. And if you can rebuild that last one, please, somehow, some way, send me a picture, because that's just unbelievable. Thank you guys so much for watching. And my name is Austin. This is the Cypress and Sparrow YouTube channel. I am gonna go try to figure out a way that I can somehow create this into my own life, even if it's just as a picture on my wall. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.